Today's video is a 30-minute slow flow for runners. If you have a block, go ahead and grab it. We will be using it during the practice, but it's not necessary. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. We're gonna get started on our backs today, so go ahead and lie down. Bend your knees, plant the soles of your feet down on your mat, and then heel toe your feet mats width distance. Let your knees and inner thighs fall in. Let your arms open by your side. This is a yoga practice for runners, but if you don't run, you can benefit from this sequence, this practice as well. Opening up through the legs, the hips, the hamstrings, the calves, the quads, and then building some stability. Finding that stability and using that as your base, building from the ground up. Start to connect with your breath. Deep breath in through your nose, feel your body fill up. Open mouth, exhale, release, let it go. Feel your body deflate, pull your belly to your spine, and stay with this breath. Slowly start to heel toe your feet, back hips width distance, palms pressed down by your side. Start to lift your tailbone 1 inch up off of your mat, and inhale, bridge pose. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Full breath in. Exhale, slowly lower all the way back down. Then rolling through the spine, inhale, bridge pose, lift. Pause, breathe, allow space between your chin and your chest. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower. Again, inhale, bridge pose. Lift your hips, inner thighs, squeeze in, and if you have a block, go ahead and place it underneath your sacrum. Start to hug your right thigh in, nice and tight. If you don't have a block, that's okay. You can do this flat on your mat. Maybe you extend your left leg long, really getting into the left hip flexor. Start to circle through your right ankle. Shoulder blades release down into your mat, easing that tension. Just being easy on the body. Using the breath to soften the body down into the space. Inhale, lift your right foot up towards the ceiling and breathe. Start to circle through the ankle. Option to stay here. Option to squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Breathe. This is for stabilization of the hips. Press the left foot down into your mat, full breath in. Exhale, slowly release. And start to hug your left thigh in nice and tight. Maybe you extend your right leg long. Going for length. Really feeling each body part. Each micro movement, and allowing the breath to really fill the body, heal the body. Inhale, extend your left leg up towards the ceiling. Start to find some circles through your ankle. You can stay here. Inhale, lift your glutes 1 inch off of your block. Press the big toe side of your right foot down. Feel the hips stabilize. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Start to lift your hips, remove your block, place it to the side, then slowly lower down to your back. Hug your thighs tight into your chest, find some circles. And start to rock forward and back, engaging through the core. We'll meet in a seated position, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold. Crawl your fingertips forward, pull your tailbone back. With each inhale, feel your spine lengthening. On the exhale, release, soften. Feel your outer hips rolled out and down. Consciously breathing. And slowly start to rise. Shoulders stack over your hips. We'll find boat pose, Navasana. Roll back on your sits bones. Extend your arms forward and we'll find that seated position, opposite shin in front. Inhale, both arms lift. Exhale, fold. Other side, no judgment. This side probably feels different. That's okay. So this practice, really listening to the body. Running is a lot of pressure, a lot of impact on the joints. This is taking the time to listen. Inhale, roll up, find boat pose, breathe. Pull your heart forward and up, inhale. Exhale, tabletop, slowly release. Place your palms on your mat, shoulders stack over your wrists. Extend your right leg back. Just start to shift backwards and forwards. Option to lift the left knee an inch off of your mat if you want more. But again, this is your time to slow down. Right here, opening up through the calf, the Achilles, and engaging through the core. Inhale, modified side plank. Open your hips to the right, reach your right arm up overhead. Your palm can frame your ear. Take a full breath in. Exhale, quad stretch. Option to bend your right knee, grab for the pinky toe side of your foot. Then pull your belly to your spine as you press your hips forward in opposition. Inhale, extend, lengthen. Exhale. Tabletop, back through center, right leg is still back, and then pull it in. Extend your left leg back this time. Start to shift backwards and forwards. If you want to lift the right knee on the press back, you can. Inhale, modified side plank. Open your hips to the left, breathe. Press your hips forward. Take a full breath in. Exhale, quad stretch, other side. You can grab for your ankle or your foot, it just depends. Press your hips forward, pull your navel back, and breathe. Most importantly, take a full breath in. Exhale, square your hips. Tabletop, bring your left knee in. Inhale, high plank, step both feet back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Start to pedal through your knees. Take it nice and slow. Opening up through the hamstrings. But it's very important to not push the hamstrings. So when you feel that stretch, just stay right there and breathe, so without pushing too much. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, cross your right ankle behind your left. Try to soften your left heel down. This is a great calf stretch. You want to pull your right hip back, your left hip back rather. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, low lunge, step your right foot through your hands. Inhale, look forward, heart forward. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot meets your right. Let the back of your neck hang heavy. Honor your body with a bend in your knees. Maybe you start to bend and straighten, warming up the hamstrings through movement. Inhale, halfway lift, find a long spine. Squeeze your shoulder blades in. Exhale, left leg steps back, high plank. Take a full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Place a slight bend in your knees to lift your hips as high as you can. And then from there, send your breath to your hamstrings. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, cross your left ankle behind your right. Then pull your right hip back, soften your right heel down, and roll your upper arms in. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift your left leg. Exhale, knee to nose crunch, low lunge. Step your left foot through your hands. You can step your right foot back if you need. Left knee is stacked over your left ankle. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe play with tipping your weight into the ball mounds of your toes. This will bring more awareness to the hamstrings. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Step it back. Breathe. Low belly lifts up and in. Take a full inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. And find your breath. Long, deep, and full. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, cross your right ankle behind your left. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot through your hands. Take a full breath in. Exhale, pyramid pose. Bump your hips back. Extend through both legs. Inhale, low lunge. Shift forward. Exhale, pyramid. Flow between the two. If you need to make any adjustments, you can. You may want to bump the back foot forward. We'll meet in a pyramid pose. Holding still, press the back heel down into your mat. And then inhale, lift your back heel. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep going with the breath. Pull your right hip back. Lead forward with your heart, finding that long spine. Then start to add a bend through the back knee. So inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. Maybe you flex your right toes to your forehead. Hold and breathe. And this is balance as well as getting into the calves. Inhale, straighten through both legs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Squeeze your inner thighs in and start to lift your heels 1 inch off of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, lower, nice and slow. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, tailbone pulls back. Last time, inhale, lift, hold, breathe. And slowly release. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left leg back. Drop your left knee to your mat. So we're gonna find a right angle with the right knee. Tuck your tailbone under. Inhale. Exhale, side body stretch. Left arm is gonna reach up and over to the left. So with your hips tucked, hips pressing forward, you'll feel a deep stretch through your left hip flexor. Inhale, reach both arms up overhead. Exhale, curl your chin to your chest. Keep tucking your hips. Breathe. You'll feel an intense stretch through the low back and the hips. Breathing through it. Inhale, reach both arms up overhead. Exhale, plant your palms, slow lunge. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips lift up and back. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, cross your left ankle behind your right, flowing into the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, long pyramid pose. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Again, inhale, low lunge. Exhale, pyramid pose and breathe. This time, bump your right foot forward. Pull your left hip back. Then lead forward with your heart. Inhale, lift your back heel. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. With breath. Try to keep your hips nice and square. Then we'll start to add the bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend your right knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend with that back heel lifted. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Maybe you flex your left toes towards your forehead. This can be very intense. Pull your left hip back. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your big toes to touch. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll take this again. Inhale, shift forward. Lift your heels. Exhale, lower. Weight shifts back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Inner thighs squeeze in. Lift your heart up. And slowly start to extend through your legs. Find the balance. Ankles squeeze in. Gazes forward. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg steps back, low lunge. Drop your back knee to your mat. We'll find that right angle with your left leg. Left knee stacks over your ankle. Drop your tailbone down and forward. Inhale. Exhale, side body stretch. Right arm reaches up and over to the left. Tuck your tailbone under. Feel your hip points lift up your front body. You'll feel that stretch through the right hip flexor. Full breath in. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Keep that tuck in the pelvis. Firmly press your left foot down into the mat. Breathe. Notice if you're holding tension in your mouth, your shoulders. Inhale, sweep both arms up overhead. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your palms down and forward. Really feel that length through the spine. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Travel to the top of your mat. Slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Standing Shavasana, palms open by your side. Then bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Left thigh lifts parallel to your mat. Breathe. Once you find your stability, inhale. Exhale, airplane pose. Kick your left heel back. Keep your hands on your hips. Roll your outer left hip down. And with control, inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Exhale, airplane pose. This time, maybe you bring your hands to your heart. Firm your right quad up. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, airplane again. Press the big toe side of your right foot down into your mat. Feel your inner thigh lift. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale. Slowly release, standing Shavasana. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Other side, inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Right thigh lifts parallel to your mat. Breathe. Engage your core right away. Take a full breath in. Exhale, airplane pose. Kick your right heel back and use your hands to make a manual adjustment. Right outer hip rolls down. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, airplane pose. Maybe your hands come to your heart. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. We rise. Shoulders stack over your hips. Exhale, airplane. One long line from your tailbone out through the crown of your head. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Nice balance. Exhale, standing Shavasana, release, shake it out. Inhale, reach both arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Left thigh comes parallel to your mat. Exhale, airplane. Draw your hands to your heart. Really feel that length in the spine. And start to place a bend in that supporting knee. Step your back toes down to your mat. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Straighten through your right leg. Flex your right toes to your forehead. And maybe you turn your right toes out to the right. And for runners, this will feel very intense. So just breathing through that sensation. To run, we need a lot of mental strength and energy. This might feel different. So use that same breath, that same push as you hold and lengthen through the right hamstring. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, forward fold. Start to roll it up. Other side, inhale, one-legged mountain pose, right thigh lifts. Exhale, airplane. Bring your hands to your heart. Roll your outer right hip down. And start to bend through the supporting knee, long step back. Release your fingertips to your mat. Back knee drops down, inhale. Exhale, half splits. Other side, flex your left toes to your forehead. And maybe you turn your left toes out to the left. Same posture, different side. This may feel more intense or less intense. Whatever it is, treat it the same as you treated the other side. With love, with breath, with focus. Inhale, low lunge, shift forward. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, slowly start to roll up. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, high plank. Full breath in. Exhale, release your knees to your mat. Swing your legs around in front of you. And we'll find a seated figure 4 on the right. So cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Keep a flex through your right foot. And then come up to your fingertips if you want more. Think of leaning forward with your heart. Maybe you bring your left heel in closer to your body. If this feels too intense, you can walk your left foot away from you. And think of opening your right knee towards the front of your mat. Maybe you close your eyes and slowly release. Take your time finding the other side. Left ankle crosses over your right thigh. Hard flex through your left foot. And then find the positioning of your right foot that feels good to you. Again, finding that place where you can hold without too much sensation. We want the breath to be very fluid, so if you feel like you're holding it or it's tight, come out of it a little bit. We can use the same breath as we run or do other physical activity. Then slowly release. Start to scoot yourself towards the center of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, seated forward fold. Take a long flat back over your legs. A bend in your knees is welcome. Pull forward with your heart space and then allow your belly, your chest, and your forehead to release. Lengthening through the back of your body. So from your calves, up your legs, even to your low back. And slowly start to roll it up. Scoot all the way forward. Then lower down to your back, slow with control. And heel toe your feet mats with distance. Let your inner thighs and knees fall in. Both hands rest on your hips. And just feel your breath. Can you feel that energy that has been released? You may be able to tangibly feel it underneath your palms. Maybe you can feel it swirling up the body. And slowly bring your feet back to hips with distance. Hug your thighs tight into your chest. Inhale. Exhale, happy baby pose. Grab for the inside, outside of your feet. One last little bit of love to your low body, your back, your spine. Inhale, curl your nose to your knees. Exhale, final rest, Shavasana. Allow your body to starfish out on your mat, taking up space. Release all of the work and tension in your body and just be. Slowly start to draw your awareness back to your body. It is so important to cross-train, especially as a runner doing high impact movement or sport. This mindfulness, stretching, lengthening is so important for the longevity of your body. Start to find some movement that feels good, and then roll to your right or left side. And rest your ear on your bicep. And just thank yourself for switching it up today, doing something different that will benefit your other practice in the long run. Slowly start to find seated, hands come to your heart. Take a full breath in. Exhale, bow your chin, namaste.